All right. So, as far as a gentleman, what do you think of the word when I say gentleman?
What I think of is a well-dressed man, but I go back to old, like the 40s and 50s, men from that time period.
Just, well, just somebody nice dressed, not necessarily a suit and tie, but it's
Not
going to
necessarily
be more of a classy style.
classy, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that. I mean, it just looks better.
I mean, I agree.
It's better than the
I
baggy.
mean, you see
It's
some.
better than the baggy jeans
I completely agree, actually.
and the just oversized clothes. I mean,
What is the
that
deal with
that they're
oversized clothes?
they're not tight. They're not oversized. They were fitted.
Right.
Of course, back then, I'm sure you had so many tailors in your
You have a
city,
lot, I'm sure.
and now it's hard to find a good one.
Correct. Tailoring is one of those. They say farming's a lost art. Tailors,
Yep,
tailors are becoming that same thing,
I
especially
agree.
because you can order stuff now and you can do minor alterations.
Yeah,
You don't really need a full-on tailor anymore.
right. Unless you get a bespoke suit,
Correct. Which
which
they're
that's like top tier
right, but there are
for most
places
people.
for those.
What do you think every gentleman should know?
Every gentleman should know the basics of caring for their own suit or their own dress clothes, how to iron them, steam them, and how to polish one's own shoes.
Um, I would think another thing would just be self care, because that's important. Like hair,
Right?
using the correct hair products for whatever hair you have.
And I'd say research on that exact topic would be a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, on top of that, even outside of dress wear, you look at like jeans, like denim, high quality denim lasts a long time when you take care of it. But like you
Right.
said, just the way you need to launder your items, how often you should take it to the cleaners,
Mm-hmm.
finding a good cleaner.
Correct. Right.
Um, so yeah, that's pretty good there. What do you think every gentleman should own?
Firstly, at least a good quality suit that you enjoy, that you like the look of, that you'd also like to wear.
Yeah, that's why I wear my black one all the time. It fits me well, ish, for the most part. But
Just like,
all my other ones, I have a navy suit. I just don't like the way it fits. So I don't wear. I don't like the way the jacket fits. I don't like the way the
see,
pants.
I
It
just
was
got this one.
it was an off the rack suit though.
Oh yeah, see that's the problem with off the
Now
rack.
I have
It might
another
not fit
suit
you.
I need to get tailored, but I got to find a tailor, find time to do it. That's the hard thing.
Right?
But yeah, I mean, just a nice suit is that makes a world of difference.
It really
And your
does.
confidence, it makes a world of difference.
Correct. But I mean, I like this one. It doesn't fit me as well as it should. I just got it today. I decided to test drive it.
Yeah.
But I will bring it tomorrow to have it altered slightly.
Well,
The chest needs to be brought in. The pants are
the
great.
pants look
The pants perfectly
yeah.
fit. The jacket, on the other hand, the chest needs to be brought in, and the sleeves need to be brought up a little bit.
One thing to add to a previous point. One thing every gentleman should know: tailoring,
Lingo.
lingo, vocabulary. That
I
way,
actually agree with that.
that way you can
Tell them
you can
exactly
talk to your
what you want.
tailor and say, "This is what I want," and they can correct you.
Right.
Because it's kind of like going to get your hair cut. It's like, well, this is what I want to do, but then you find out, oh, that's called a fade. Then you got all your different types.
See, I did a lot of that. That's
Yeah.
where I decided to come up with this haircut.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research into different types of fades and looked at all the images, decided what I wanted.
Yeah. What do you think every gentleman should carry on their person every day?
Obvious things are going to be the cell phone. At least find a good quality handkerchief.
Yeah.
Because in the South, you need one. Because you're either constantly sneezing or
Sweating.
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 Yes.
A lot.
A lot. Also, find a good quality wallet.
Yeah.
I found one. I love it. personally. I like the multicolored, not multicolored really, but I like the bifold.
Yeah.
This is a good wallet. I've had it 2 or 3 years now,
Well, you want something lightweight too. You don't want anything bulky.
and it's not. You're right.
Because depending on where you carry it, a lot of people carry it in their jacket.
I tried that. I just don't like the
feels
feel.
weird to me, but I carry my phone in my jacket. That way, it doesn't weigh my pants down.
Right, but I carry it in my back pocket. It's not lightweight. It's not like this thick when you
Yeah.
put that many things in it.
Yeah, that's good things.
Also-
a good watch. A good watch.
I agree.
It doesn't have to be an expensive watch.
No,
It
you
doesn't
can
have.
get-
It doesn't have to look expensive.
No, you can
But
get a Casio or a Timex for 15 to 20
a Timex
bucks.
is perfect.
Right,
They look nice.
and they're well made. They're good quality.
Yeah.
So are Casio. They're not.
And
They're
and
good.
you don't have to spend $1,500 for a Tag Heuer.
No.
I mean, you can buy Seikos that are expensive. I have a Seiko. I think it's a Sport 5. I think is what they are. I mean, it's leather band. I mean, it's a field watch, but I mean, I like it. It's automatic. I like it.
I mean, I like that. This is Olive. I looked on Amazon, found a good few watches,
Which quartz movement. It's
and
hard.
it is quartz movement.
It's hard to mess up a quartz movement. Now,
And I found that all the quartz movements of these that I own are extremely precise.
automatic movement. You know, generally the more expensive you go, the more accurate they're going to be. Rolex is known as that's an expensive watch, and it is.
Yeah,
But
Tyler, $5 to $10,000 for a watch.
But I'm saying the craftsmanship that goes into the movement.
Yes, I agree.
And there's watchmakers out there that are less expensive, and that they're just as now, ETA or ETA, however it's properly pronounced, they make watch movements for a lot of brands that don't use in-house movements. And if you can find that, then you can say, okay, do I need to spend the money for a name, or am I spending money for a quality watch? Quality over price is. Now, sometimes you have to spend price for quality, but if you can get it less expensive for quality, then hey, that's a pretty smart investment. That's one thing. Know what you're putting your investment in. Do your research. That's a good thing. Let's wrap it up. Do you have any advice for an aspiring gentleman?
Something I've thought about and I've heard other people say. I've heard other comedians reference it. Was this one comedian said, if you don't have a job, you shouldn't have a girlfriend. I would go as far as to say, if you're not financially set in a good spot, don't bother with it right now.
Yeah.
Work on yourself first. Do what stuff you want to do. And then go from there.
Yeah. Get stable.
Get stable.
That's because money it truly makes the world go round.
I mean, it does. It's an old saying,
but it
still holds true.
If you don't have money, you can't do anything.
You can't do it, especially with how expensive things have gotten.
Yes. So
I pray they go down, but still.
All right. Well, that wraps that up.
Indeed, it does.